What's up? What's good? Welcome to Loc'd On Sports 216 here in Cleveland, Ohio, with your man, the host, Mr. K, the host, Mr. Keith Allen, aka K, the host. That's the name I go by on Man Mondays. But anyway, good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good, especially since I was watching TV, watching the games today, and the Cleveland Guardians won today. Cleveland Guardians defeated the New York Yankees 4-2, tying the series at 1-1. They play tomorrow night in Cleveland at 7:37, and Tristan McKenzie be taking the mound. I'll tell you who the Yanks got pitching tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm going to go here to tomorrow as far as the matchups. Yep, Tristan McKenzie will be taking on Luis Severino tomorrow at 7:37. The Guardians tied the series at 1. Shane Bieber started for the Guardians. Gave up 2 runs. Matter of fact, let me go to my stats here. Shane Bieber went 5 2/3 innings, gave up 2 runs, 5 hits, struck out 7 and walked 2. No, struck out 7. Struck out 7 and walked 3. Gave up a home run to Giancarlo Stanton in the first inning when they fell behind 2-0. The Guardians came back, tied the game on a Ahmed Rosario home run to tie it at 2. Then they went to extra innings. And the Guardians went ahead and they won 4-2. Manuel Clase pitched 2 innings. Matter of fact, let me see how long Manuel Clase pitched. Yeah, he pitched 2 1/3 innings and got the win. And struck out 2. He looked nice out there. He looked dominant out there. Matter of fact, not the Tribe. Oops. Like I said, I need to put a jar out here for every time I refer to the old nickname. I need to put a jar out there so I can put some change in there. It'll probably save me some money. But Emmanuel Clase did the thing. And also, matter of fact, the Guardians bullpen, I keep saying Tribe. I don't know why. It's crazy. The Guardians bullpen did the damn thing today. They went, let me see, 9. They went 5 1/3 innings and struck out 8. Struck out 8 Yankees. And that's the thing that you do playing against a power hitting team like the Yankees. Struck out 8. The series is tied at 1. They will play tomorrow night down at Progressive Field. Tristan McKenzie is going against Luis Severino. This series, when it first came about, and I found out that the Guardians would be playing the Yankees, since I'm a fan of both teams, and a long-time fan, no doubt, no bandwagon here, been a fan since 78, since I started following baseball. But since I've been a fan of both teams, I was kind of undecided, even though I gradually favors the home team because I love the home team, but I also love the Yankees as well. But I said to myself in the beginning, whoever wins the series, I hope they win the World Series. Because I was literally torn, basically, between the two. But, hey, I'm happy for both teams on the success of both teams this year. So, I'm happy for both. But anyway, the Guardians won since I am doing it like this, the Guardians won 4-2 over the Yankees. The series is tied at 1 with Game 3 going. Game 3 going tomorrow night. Now, the thing that's crazy is they'll be playing on 4 consecutive days, going back and forth between here and back to New York, where they play consecutive day to day because they had a rain delay. They got rained out yesterday, and they will be playing tomorrow, Sunday in Cleveland, here in Cleveland, and then Monday, if necessary, in New York for Game 5. So go Guardians. Do the damn thing. Hey, love both teams. I'm going to ride with the home team on this one. But like I said, either way, whoever wins, I hope they win the World Series. I hope they knock Houston out. Because right now, Houston looking like the favorite in the American League, and they're looking tough. But Guardians win today, 4-2. They also got some key hits today also as well. Let me go in here and see. They got some key hits today as well. Along with Amar Rosario hit a home run. Oscar Gonzalez had 2 hits today. Josh Naylor had 2 hits today. Jimenez had a hit. Austin Hedges got on a couple of times due to walks. Stevie Kwan got a hit too today. Thing with the Guardians was today they finally played Guardians baseball as far as hitting wise and on the base paths. They played Guardians baseball today. They did their normal 1-2 that got them to the point that they're at now. Because, the last couple of games, like the 2 games in Tampa Bay and the first game in New York, the Guardians relied on the home run ball, which, is not typical of the Guardians. It's not typical of them at all. They're, hey, hit and run and stealing bases because they don't have that much power. They got about 3 or 4 guys that got double figures home runs. They don't really hit for much power. Jose Ramirez is their lead home run man at 29. And then after that, it's Josh Naylor at 20. And then Andres Jimenez at 17. So they don't really hit for power all like that. They usually steal bases. They got like about 5 guys that's in double figures stealing bases. So they play Guardians baseball today. So that's a plus. And I think their confidence level really went up today by beating the Yankees and beating them in Yankee Stadium, which is a tough task, especially during playoff time. Very tough task. But Guardians win today, 4-2. Manuel Clase got the win, pitched 2 in the 3rd innings. Karinchak pitched well, and so did. Let me see. There was another guy that pitched also. I think it was Trevor Stephan, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, Trevor Stephan. He struck out 4 in one and a third innings. The Guardians pitcher struck out 15 Yankees today. That's impressive. They struck out 15 Yankees. Aaron Judge struck out about like 4 times today. And in the series, he's really been scuffling. I think he's something like, let's see. My phone keep going out. Aaron Judge is really scuffling. Aaron Judge is something like 0 for 9 in the series with a lot of strikeouts. So hopefully the Guardians can keep it going. Like I said, I'm a fan of both teams. And if whoever wins the series, I want them to win the World Series. For real, no doubt. But hey, series is tied at 1-1. They go tomorrow night at Progressive Field, 7:37 p.m. It'll be Tristan McKenzie going against Luis Severino. And it should be a great game. So, hey, the Guardians are doing the damn thing. They're definitely doing the damn thing. Shout out to Terry Francona and the company. And hey, make Cleveland proud. Well, anyway, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to come back and start talking about the Cavs. Cleveland Cavaliers, they right now are playing the Orlando Magic in their last preseason game before the regular season starts. And I'm going to play a song. Play a URN song. Let's see. URN, our names. We can go to some URN. And I'll be back in a few minutes here on Loc'd On Sports 216 with your host, Keith Fowler.
On the river, smoking on that turner pack. We in the city, big boats full of big packs. We put it down, you niggas clowns. If you think we lacking, we keep our ear to the sky. You what the niggas capping? Putting money in the bag, tripping through to Vegas. First class, act the ass, so they flew us private. Bad bitches everywhere, and all my niggas present. I swear it feel good to show a motherfucker that you more than famous. Who am I? I'm the spawn, and motherfuckers can't test that. Got me flying across the water to meet my fans in Paris. Man, I swear, dog, this was always in my prayers. I'm a godsend, I'm talking one of the best. I'm just getting my due. 20 plus years in the game, now I'm larger than a giant. I kept it hustling, now it's guard status. You are in NFG, nigga.
Just look at how far we done came from two street dudes to two legends in the game. Fuck who you are, our names are our names. Our names are our names. Our names are our names. Just look at how far we done came from two street dudes to two legends in the game. Fuck who you are. Our names are our names. Our names are our names. Our names are our names. I went from dead broke and piss poor to getting bread, smoking back while admiring marble floors, copping stone statues. Now suddenly random supply pressure to get at you. This lifestyle based on belief, faith, and action. I took the time to manifest the things in life that are free and the things that cost. Here's some coins for your thoughts. Everything's about risk and reward. Do you want to wear Marshalls forever, Christian Dior? I went from a Timex to a Rolex, clientele in my Rolodex. Imagine having a crown since birth, not being able to hold it yet. I fought my way through the scene, question, I earned my respect. Now executive producers, arrange music, war jets, count money for years, and I still haven't got bored yet. Plus I'm ready for what's next, the sky is where I'm headed. Just look at how far we done came from two street dudes to two legends in the game. Fuck who you are, our names are our names. Our names are our names. Our names are our names. Just look at how far we done came from two street dudes to two legends in the game. Fuck who you are. Our names are our names. Our names are our names. Our names are our names. They be trying to act like his story never happened.
Or that I'm not hip-hop because of my southern accent.
Then we give you nothing but certified classics.
Handled all beefs, issues, and static.
Provided raw product for the beat junks and music addicts.
Built our own lanes, we have to shoot through traffic.
We got it on lock, 10-5 to lock.
And all the venues, moms, pops, and barbershops.
Top shelf, top stock.
One Mac and one lyrical pimp. The game's in the heart, that's why we can't be fucked with.
He said, can't trust it. You don't have to like us, but you gotta respect it.
Just admit that the shit that we kick is
That's why our names is our names. Unrestricted niggas for life. Put on for Ohio. Put on for Cleveland. Put on for the world.
Neogenesis, taking every risk, change the whole game. No benevolence, not this that neogenesis. I'm talking neogenesis, yeah.
Not apologizing for optimizing. My skill set never compromising. Could care less about what you advertising. Lying in the jungle, crusher uprising, emphasizing enterprise.
Yeah, what's up? I'm back. Loc'd On Sports 216 with me, Keith Allen, aka K the host. Check out them Iron Dragon comic books. They are nice. Shout out to my man Joe Simpson and my man Sean C. Shout out to them. They putting that work in, getting it done. Check out them Iron Dragon comic books. Also, music you heard, which you are in, our names. Shout out to my fellas, Spree and Ox the Conqueror. They're doing big things too. Check out their album, You Are In Too. Available on all social platforms. Check them out. They got some dope stuff. They got dope music. Real, definitely dope music. I'm gonna need you all to do me a favor here. I'll put this down. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on my Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, my Facebook, and it's another platform I got, but I can't remember right now. Press like the video on either one. Especially on YouTube. Oh, on Twitter also. Like the video and subscribe to my YouTube page, Loc'd On Sports 216. And also follow me on Twitter at K_Allen569. That's K_Allen569. And donate to the Cash App at $KAllen529. That's my Cash App. $KAllen529. Donate. Every little bit helps. And trying to bring the show on the next level and all that. What you see me wearing right now, which will be available very soon, is the Loc'd On Sports t-shirt. All black. Got the black. I'm gonna have the black, the red, the dark blue, and white. This is the all black one. This will be available in the springtime. I have hoodies coming off soon, and they'll be available shortly. But this right now will be available in the springtime. The Loc'd On Sports t-shirt will be available in the springtime with a picture of me and the logo. Trying to do big things. Trying to do some big things. Marketing is a plus. So, hey, check out the Loc'd On Sports t-shirt worn by the man right here. Yeah, no doubt. Also, like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, like my show because it's being shown live on LinkedIn as well and on Twitter. So press like the video, leave a comment, holler at a brother. I'll holler back. Also, you can leave a comment here if you're watching on Facebook. holler at me, I'll holler back at you and everything. You know. But now I'm gonna we're gonna start talking about the Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers will be opening their season pretty soon. They'll be opening their season pretty soon. Right now, they're in their last preseason game going against the Orlando Magic. And let me look back and see what the score is. They're losing 110 to 108, but ain't no big deal. It's preseason. Who cares? Right now, just getting to see Evan Mobley and Isaac Okoro ball out. Evan Mobley and Isaac Okoro get their hoop on. Because Evan Mobley, this is his first preseason action since spraining his ankle. So you actually get to see the brothers Mobley play too. Also, there's both in the lineup at the same time. Right now, Evan Mobley got 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block shot. Isaac Okoro has 17 points, and dude is hitting them from 3. The corner jumper, the corner 3-pointer. He has 17 points. Right now, Karis LeVert looks good. He's balling out too. He has 15 points. Cedi Osman looks good also. He has 11 points and everything. Because also Lamar Stevens playing pretty well. He has 12 points. Because right now, I guess the thing with the Cavs would be who's going to be starting at the 3-man. At the wing. Got your candidates. You got Karis LeVert. You got Isaac Okoro. And you got Cedi Osman. Me, myself, if Okoro can hit that jumper, I would go with Okoro at the 3. And have LeVert coming off the bench. Because my bench would be explosive with LeVert, Kevin Love, and soon to be in the future, Ricky Rubio when he comes back. But I definitely like to go with Okoro. Plus, he's a demon defensively. So, you need that to go along with Mobley and Allen defense. And you got Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland in the star lineup. Myself, I would go with Okoro at the 3. But hey, I don't make the decisions. Hey, that's Bickerstaff and them decisions. So we'll see what happens next week on the 19th when they open up in Toronto against the Raptors. That would be a pretty interesting game. Now, what I had here at the bottom is, will the Cavs be one of the beasts in the East this upcoming season? And I think they're going to be pretty good. But they can be pretty good, but only win about 4 or 5 more games than what they won this past year. But I think they're going to make the playoffs this year. But I think they're going to be pretty good. They're going to be improved, but you got to think with Donovan Mitchell and Garland, now you can't double Garland because now you got to worry about Mitchell. Man. And if Okoro can hit that 3 and increase his offense to where he can average at least 10 a game, and with the bench with Kevin Love, LeVert, Karis LeVert, Ricky Rubio when he comes back off the injury, as he rehabs from his ACL surgery. And let's see who else we got. Cedi Osman with the bench, and you got Robin Lopez backing up the big men. Cavs going to be pretty interesting this year. I would say I say they're going to win anywhere from 48 to 50 games this year. 48 to 50 games. 48 to 50. If they can stay healthy, I think they'll win 48 to 50. I think the East is going to be the monster conference this year. Because, you got Milwaukee, you got the Boston Celtics, you got the Philly 76ers, and you also got the intriguing team in the East is the Brooklyn Nets. I originally said when I was on the Hood Point, we did our little sports talk, I originally said the Nets could finish 4th. They could finish anywhere 1-8, honestly, depending on how things play out with them. But I got them finishing 4th, and who knows? They could win the whole thing. As far as I'm concerned, they could probably win the whole thing if they get everything right and get everything together. But the Cavs will be pretty interesting this year. That's for sure. They will be pretty interesting. And they will be one of the teams in the East a lot of people are going to look at. With Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland at the guards, both 20-point per game scores, 20 plus. Ooh, and Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, they got offense and defense. Whew, man. Imagine them getting off on the break. They're going to be a team must see this year. Must see. But the whole Eastern Conference is must see. The whole Eastern Conference is must see. So I expect the Cavs to do big things. I got them finishing either 5th or 6th in the East. 5th or 6th. 5th or 6th behind Milwaukee, Boston, Philly, Brooklyn, and Miami. Got them 5th or 6th in the East. And especially if they can stay healthy. The main thing with the Cavs, which derailed them last year, was health. Especially when Jared Allen had hurt his finger later on in the season. That really hurt them. Injuries and COVID was earlier, but actually, if this team can stay healthy, they can do some big things and do some major things. But I think they're going to win anywhere from about 48 to 50 games in the East. So it'll be pretty interesting. I'm mulling if I'm going to do an NBA preview. If I do an NBA preview, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. No, it'll probably be Tuesday during the week. Probably be Tuesday. I'm mulling if I'm going to do one or not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But right now, the Cavs, they're looking good. They're looking good. And even though, let me see what they're doing now. Well, they lost to Orlando 114-108. But in the scheme of things, who really gives a rat's ass? Because Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell didn't play. So, right. It is last preseason game, so now it's off to the real games. And it starts off next Wednesday night. And the Cavaliers go up to Toronto and take on the Toronto Raptors. Up in Toronto. I got a little tongue-tied. If you're watching, holler at me. Say something. Say what's up to me. Give me a shout out or something. Give me a shout out. I'm going to be on from 9 to 10 o'clock. Here, I'm going to be on every Friday from 9 to 10 o'clock. Check me out on Sunday when I do my Browns pregame. That'd be anywhere from 10 o'clock to 10:30 in the morning. Or, matter of fact, 10 o'clock to 10:30 when I do my Browns pregame. Then I do my Browns postgame a few minutes after the game ends. And then I'll also probably do a Guardians-Yankees preview along with that. So that'd be a special treat. That'd be probably a show probably lasts about an hour. No, I ain't going to say an hour. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll just wing it then and stuff. But right now, about to take another break. And we're going to go to some music from Peso. Which I don't know what I'm about to play. Let's see. There's URN. That's Peso. We're going to play Made with box of fried chicken. We're going to play a box of fried chicken featuring myself and the Mad Mondays team here on Loc'd On Sports 216 with your man, Keith Allen.
Today was hard work, and the next day it repeats. Now say for all my, you know what I'm saying, all my.
I've witnessed man on many levels.
Yeah, he got fired.
Like, man.
For me, to hear somebody's CD and just call them, well, he called me up, but for me to just invite them on like 24 hours beforehand, got fired.
You must have some fire.
Because usually, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Usually, a lot of stuff sounds different, but he got fired.
So, what would you put him, let's say, we're going to do this for those new generation millennials. You got mumble rap.
He ain't no mumble rap.
Then you got classic.
Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. I'm given opportunities, tasks rated impossible. Small city artist with dreams of hoping more. Till I found out a dream is just sleeping on the floor. I woke up, metaphor, song 1. In my present day, I'm just selling music and traveling. Radio interviews, off selling merch, I'm passing. All city and views, it's me. The master of survival, all talent and willpower. My seconds are just minutes, minutes just hours. I move different, a few burnt pieces, but couldn't beat this. Telekinesis, its senses create endings. More so, like life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah, that's a given. One more time. Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah. Now I'm in Cleveland for the evening off the Greyhound with music on me. All these customers, I'm never lonely. It's work. I got 100 copies in a bunch of time. Any human I see, I'm selling mines. There's no fear, true events. Sinclair on streets with it. I don't ask professions. I don't chase connections, but it all comes to me. Told you willpower. I'm on the radio next 24 hours. Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah, that's a given. One more time. Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah. Blessed with the talent and experience. No, could be better, I'm just being lazy. Look, I put statistics in the front. My resume rises like the job that I want. 3 employees, me a laptop and a burner. The merchandise guru in a hurry. Only emotions get buried. I really lose love for the goals. I really lose friends, not her foes. I really lose society's control. I really have my mind and my passion and passing. I'm passing the past to my past. Speed pass. I'm a farmer, they the supermarket. So when recession hits, I could grow product. The web dies, all your streams gone. But these bulletproof wallets that the chef's on. Just 3 employees with 3s on. 3 employees. Ha! Illuminati won't like this. 3 employees in a crucifix. Sacrifice is a vocal gift. I apologize for honesty. Yeah, honestly, I'm Trump and Obama put together. Cause I say the things you scared to. And still feel we should stick together. The song could get banned, but it's a strong lesson. And I feel I'm not guilty of freedom of expression. Ha! Life's like a box of chicken. Everything's finger licking till you find that situation that's burnt or half finished.
Genesis, taking every risk, change the whole game. No benevolence, not this that Neo-Genesis. I'm talking Neo-Genesis, yeah.
Not apologizing for optimizing. My skill set never compromising. Could care less about what you advertising. Lying in the jungle, crusher uprising, emphasizing enterprise.
I'm back. Loc'd On Sports 216 with your host, Keith Allen, here on this Friday evening. Kicked it with you talking about the Guardians and the Cavs so far. I need you to do a couple things for me. First on, if you're watching on my YouTube page, watching me on YouTube, press like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Loc'd On Sports 216. Press subscribe. Or if you're watching on Twitter, press like and start following me on Twitter at K_Allen569. That's K_Allen569. Also, donate. Help the cause. Donate to my Cash App. $ K_Allen529. That's my Cash App. $ Keith Allen 529. K Allen 529. Here on a nice Friday evening. Look at the Cavs game. The Cavs lost 114-108. Guardians won today in their playoff. That was the Cavs' last preseason game. I've had to go back real quick. The Guardians won today as they defeated the Yankees 4-2 in 10 innings. The series is tied at 1. And the Guardians will be home tomorrow night against the Yankees, 7:37. Tristan McKenzie takes the mound. Dr. Sticks, he goes against Luis Severino. Should be an interesting ball game. Very interesting. Like I said, donate to $ K Allen on Cash App, and also press like to subscribe on YouTube. On my YouTube channel, Loc'd On Sports 216. And also follow me on Twitter at K_Allen569. Right now, I'm about to get into some Browns talk. Which, for some reason, the Browns seem to just went out on all the conversation. No, they done became how can I say, they are a 12-month-a-year subject. They are a 12-month-a-year subject. The Browns take on this Sunday the New England Patriots down at First Energy Stadium at 1 o'clock. And it's crazy because I'm looking at a lot of people got the Browns winning this game. I seen somebody sports odds that the Browns are a 75% chance to win. I was like, wow. And I think they're like a 3-point favorite. I think. Not too sure. I'm going to go in here and see in my cheat sheet right here. Because let's see. We're going to go to Sunday, October 16th. Yeah, the Browns are 2-5. 2-5. Yeah, 2-5. We'll see what happens and everything. Now, the main question to me is, can the Browns play complimentary football for 60 minutes? Because that has yet to be seen in 5 games this season so far. Can they play complimentary football? Which means all 3 levels of the team has to do well. Offense, defense, special teams. So far, it's been the offense carrying the main load, really. And the defense and special teams have yet a lot to be desired. It's mainly been the offense carrying the load. And even though despite Jacoby Brissett's troubles in the fourth quarter late in games, where he's thrown 3 interceptions late in games, which the Browns have lost all 3 games. I think if I had to give the Browns a grade offensively, I get them a B. Offensively, where you include the coach, Stefanski, I get him a B. Because you got to think, how many teams can score 27 points a game with your backup quarterback? 27 points a game with your backup quarterback. You scored 26 against Carolina. You scored, who did they play second? Who did they play? They played the Jets second. They scored 30 against the Jets. Scored 31, put up 31 against Pittsburgh. And let's see who else. They put up 20 against Atlanta. That was the low mark. 20 against Atlanta, and they put up 28 against the Chargers. Who would ever thought that they could do that with your backup quarterback? Whoever would have thought that? But like I said, the Browns have averaged 27, 26, 27 points a game with the backup quarterback. And for some reason, beyond this world, I don't see how in the world we're 2-3. The Browns are 2-3. I just don't understand it. It's one of them things that can't be explained. Hopefully, they get right against the New England Patriots. But it's going to be a bigger challenge because you're going up against Bill Belichick, who's one of the geniuses in the game as far as developing schemes in order to make you literally play left-handed offense. Literally. He develops schemes where he takes your main thing out the game, basically. Well, our main thing is the running game with Chubb and Hunt, and with some timely passes to Cooper, Dave Njoku, and Donovan Peoples-Jones. So it remains to be seen, but my problem isn't really with the offense, to be honest. My problem is with the defense. That's who I have a problem with, the defense. Because last Sunday against the Chargers, you blew a 14-point lead. Browns got up 14-zip against the Chargers. And you got to really think, because Herbert didn't really play too great against the Browns. Didn't really play too great. But we still somehow managed a way to lose the game. But he didn't play too great at all. But we somehow lost the game. And even though, like I said, Jacoby Brissett threw an interception at the end, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth this game. Because you got to look at the Chargers literally gave the game back to the Browns when Staley decided to go for it on 4th and 2 inside his own territory. I was scratching my head on that decision. I was like, what? Who does that? But it's a new era of the NFL now with these coaches. They like to go for it on 4th down, like we're playing Madden, like they're playing Madden. But one thing I guess Myles Garrett got to saying is that they felt disrespected. They felt disrespected that the Chargers would go for it on 4th and 2. Really, you shouldn't feel disrespected. You should feel lucky that they called a pass play on 4th and 2. Because truthfully, if I was Staley, I would have punted. But if I would have decided to go for it, all I had to do was run the ball. Y'all wasn't stopping Austin Eckler or the backup dude Kelly all day. Especially after Eckler bust that 77-yard run on y'all. Y'all didn't want that contact. I seen players running away from contact or running in the wrong angles to pursue tackles. So, if anything, you need to thank Staley because really all he had to do was run the ball up the gut, and I don't think you would have stopped him on a 4th and 2. I don't think it would have happened at all, but Staley did them a favor by passing on a 4th and 2, and then he went at Emerson, which is right now the Browns' best cover corner right now, I have to say. Emerson. Physical. But our problem is the run defense. That's our problem. And like I said, some of y'all feel disrespected. He did y'all a favor by going for it on 4th and 2 and passing. Because I would have ran it if I would have went for it on 4th and 2. More than likely, I would have punted and took my chances with Jacoby Brissett having to drive 70-plus yards, whatever. But I guess Staley felt charitable to y'all and basically said, hey, we're going to go for it on this team. This defense ain't stopped nothing all day. So, hey. But like I said, as far as I'm concerned, I was scared them companies should just stick to getting it together on defense. Because Joe Woods has gotten a lot of brushback and gotten a lot of flack this year for his defense. But I'm going to tell you this past Sunday, Joe Woods had nothing to do with this. This past Sunday, he had nothing to do with what went on that field Sunday. That had nothing to do with him. That team did not have no heart, and it was only about 2 guys on defense that was willing and ready to play tackle football. And that was Clowney, and that was Emerson. They were the only 2. Because when a team gashes you for 230-something odd yards on the ground, and they pass in the entire NFL in rushing, that's a matter of heart. And this is the second straight week that this defense done got gashed. First week, they got gashed against Atlanta by a bunch of no-name dudes, but the excuse, the fallback was, well, there was no Miles. There was no Clowney. And Anthony Walker got hurt. And he's out for the season. So that was the excuse. But last week, what the hell was the excuse last week for that shit? What the hell was the excuse last week for that bullshit out there that we seen? That was just a matter of y'all needed to go see the wizard. Y'all got exposed and got embarrassed on your home field in front of your home fans. So hopefully this week, because it's going to trust and believe, Bill Belichick is going to run more of the same thing. He's going to run the ball up the gut. Because you see there's some vulnerabilities when you're in your defensive line. It's going to run the ball up the gut until you prove that you can stop it. He's going to run the ball up the gut. So Sunday will be interesting, to say the least. It'll be very interesting. I will say this. If the Browns lose Sunday, people may start jumping ship. Be honest. The Browns lose Sunday, people may start jumping ship. Because they are going to be playing with a hand tied behind their backs. Because Clowney, Jadeveon Clowney, and Denzel Ward are not playing on Sunday. Clowney has knee, ankle. He's hurt everywhere just about. And Denzel Ward is going through concussion protocol and having concussion systems. So they're not playing. So they're going to be up against it. So Alex Wright and Isaiah Thomas or whoever else, is Winovich going to play, Bob Chance, or somebody on the defensive end? It's your time to step up and show out and give Myles Garrett that help that he needs on the line. And on the defensive and in the interior line, Togiai, y'all got Togiai, Perrion Winfrey, and oh my God, Elliott, and whoever else, and Tavion Bryan, y'all got to step up. Y'all have got to step up because they is gassing y'all. At every chance that they get, they is gassing y'all. Just running through y'all like a knife through butter. So we will see if this team can play complementary football in all three phases. Offense, Stefanski, I need you to call better situational play calling because some of the calls sometimes he calls a good game, not taking nothing away from him. He calls a good game, but sometimes he has them head scratching moments where you be like, what the fuck? What the is you doing? Like on that fourth down play where you had a 4th and 1 in your own territory, which I kind of question anyway. But 4th and 1, and you got a quarterback that's 6'4", 250, that's been 9 for 9 in quarterback sneaks all year. And against the Chargers, which is not the most physicalist defense, and you decide to do a counter play with Kareem Hunt. You didn't have Nick Chubb in there. And don't get me wrong, I love Kareem Hunt. But if you're going to go 4th and 1, you have to go with your best at all times in those key situations. Go with your best. Go with your best. Go with your best gun. They say sometimes don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Don't try to be cute. Run the plays that teams can't stop. Don't try to fool nobody or nothing, because you ain't doing nothing really but fooling and exposing yourself. Don't try to fool nobody. Run the plays that you know work. Because at least if you don't make it, or if you don't convert, you can say you ran your best play. Can you do that, please, Stefanski? And also, I didn't really like the play selection in the last drive, leading to the K. York missed field goal. I didn't really like that. I wasn't too thrilled about that other plays, Threw a ball to Schwartz and, we ain't seen Short. Wasn't a short sighting in about 2-3 games. All of a sudden, he was on the field on the last drive of the game. Woo-wee. Stefanski, call the plays that work. Trust your horses to run the race. Don't try to do nothing cute. Don't try to fool nobody. Trust your horses that you have to run the race and win the game for you, Stefanski. Special teams, all I'm going to say is, K. York missed 2 field goals. He missed the 45 and missed the 54 at the end. And actually, a 54 is not guaranteed anyway. Anything plus 50 yards is iffy at best, 50-50 at best. Either you're going to make it or you're not. But if the offense would have schemed better in that last drive and had better plays instead of trying to go for a bomb, well, all you needed was a few more yards to make it a closer, makeable field goal for K. York. Come on. But the only thing that does concern me is K. York missed 2 field goals kicking into the closed end of the stadium, to the west side of the stadium, which is really the closed end. And you got to look at it. Even though the weather wasn't optimal last week, that's good as you're going to get it as far as from October, November to December. What's going to happen in October, November, and December when that wind is going to be howling at 20 to 30 miles an hour and not making them on the closed end of the field? I mean, what's going to happen then? What's going to happen then? So I need all 3 phases to play complementary football on Sunday. All 3 phases: offense, defense, special teams. And if they can play complementary football for 60 minutes, the Browns should come out on top. Because truthfully, talent A to Z, they are better than New England, talent-wise, on paper. But execution, coaching, It's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. But hey, the Browns have to win this game. They're 2-3. Got 5-6 more games for Deshaun can come back. Is eligible to come back for reinstatement. Deshaun stepped back into the building this past Monday. And then on top of it on Friday, well, not on Friday, on Thursday, he got served with another lawsuit. One of the same allegations that's been occurring that occurred during 2020. And so I'm not going to really go into it because it's like, wow. It's kind of like overkill at this point, basically, overkill. And some things, well, I'll just keep my opinion to myself on this one. But I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get into when I come back, I'm going to get into some NFL predictions. I didn't predict yesterday's game. And if I would have predicted yesterday's game, I probably would have thought that Chicago would have pulled it off. But I'll just take the 0 for 1. I'll take the 0 for 1. Chicago lost to Washington 12-7, and it's really a non-eventful game for real. And it is what it is. Chicago Bears are now 2-3, and Washington is 2-3. Chicago Bears are 2-4, and Washington is 2-3, or something like that. I don't know. I only watched about 2 minutes of the game, and I turned the channel and everything because that game was hard to watch. And I would say this also: Amazon, get y'all feed together. Get y'all feed together. It's 2022. There's no reason no glitches to be happening like this. Get y'all feed together because, man, it's bad. That, along with a bad football game, that's just double the mess. But anyway, about to go to some URN and double back here on Loc'd On Sports 216 with your host, Keith Fallon. Be back in a little bit.
I'm restricted niggas. We had to double back. They used all our shit. Now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back. Left in the bucket, returned in a space shuttle. Obvious a big body. It made you sick probably. The rap shit is like the legal lottery. Ever since they shrouded me, undoubtedly, we never switched up. They misguided us, mixed up. Find it funny, a pen could paint a perfect picture. And with words, you could uplift the spirit. We survived wars, doing the accolades, rewards over wars. We had to double back, They used all our shit, now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back. We had to double back. They used all our shit, now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back. We had to double back. They used all our shit, now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back. We had to double back. They used all our shit, now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double
Now put
back.
the crib on that shit and swear by your right hand and chain. Working with the devil to get me square by 10. I put my soul in this shit, that's why my spirit can't shake the thread. And there's someone out here trying to wear my threads. I mean, take me out the game. Niggas swear by the trap that they deserve my fame. Well, nigga, I say success when everything I did, niggas copied and pasted, tried to delete. With everything I did, I stand on real nigga type shit.
We had to double back. They used all our shit, now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back. We had to double back.
Neogenesis, taking every risk, change the whole game. No benevolence, not this that neogenesis. I'm talking neogenesis, yeah.
Not apologizing for optimizing. My skill set never compromising. Could care less about what you advertising. Lying in the jungle, crusher uprising, emphasizing enterprise.
What's up? I'm back. Loc'd On Sports 216 with your man, T. Fallon. Here on a Friday evening, doing a little overtime. Guess that's the theme of the week for me, overtime. But you heard music from URN Double Back. Shout out to my guys, Spree and Ox the Conqueror. Be sure to cop that URN 2 album. That's out on a lot of social media platforms, a lot of online platforms. Be sure to cop it. Anyway, if you have music or a video that you want to get shown on Loc'd On Sports 216 during my breaks, please send an MP3, an album cover to caterhost 529@gmail.com, or you can send me the MP4 file or send me the link to the MP4 file that I can download or I can show you video on the show, which I ain't got a list here at the bottom. But like I said, send an MP3 and album cover to caterhost 529@gmail.com, or send your MP4 if it's a video. Send the link to me and I'll download it and we'll get it played. Doing breaks on my show next Friday. Anyway, also cop them Iron Dragon comic books. Shouts out to my man Joe Simpty in Boston and my bruh Sean C, who's also co-host with me on Mad Mondays and on the Hood Point. Hood Point will be coming back soon. Don't know yet. But also, I gotta also say, Man Mondays will be making their premiere episode right now, I would say October 17th, which is Monday between the 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock hour. More likely 5 o'clock, I think. Stay tuned for that one. But Man Mondays will be debuting back. Gonna be a hot topic show. If you want some videos or music to be played on Mad Mondays, just send it at the bottom. caterhost 529@gmail.com. It's caterhost 529@gmail.com. Also, want you to press like and subscribe. Oh, that's the wrong one. Uh-oh, doing too much here. Also, like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, press like and subscribe to the Loc'd On Sports YouTube channel. Also, follow me on Twitter at K_Allen569. That's K_Allen569. I think that's what that says up there. Let me throw my readers on. My readers on. Bro, man, getting old. Ooh, I said that wrong all this time. K_Allen529. Ooh-wee, that's bad. Uh-oh. K_Allen529. Also donate to my Cash App at $K_Allen529. Cash App donate K_Allen529 to make everything better here. Also, soon will be the t-shirts. Loc'd On Sports 216 with me right there. There we go. Be sure to cop those coming out pretty soon. Right now, pretty soon I'll have a hoodie on to show you all. It'll be in dark blue. Also, shouts out to Angela Hunter, who did the t-shirt for me. Shouts out to her. Like I said, hey, follow me on Twitter at K_Allen529. Can't see how I messed that up. But anyway, we're going to go to some quick NFL prediction for this week. Like I said, I didn't predict nothing for this past Thursday, but if I would have predicted, I would have went with Chicago. Because to me, Washington sucks. And Bears aren't really no better, but Washington pulled off a win, and it was an ugly game. It was an ugly game. But anyway, we're going to go through the quick predictions real quick. My quick predictions real quick. You got Minnesota against the Miami Dolphins. No Tua, no Bridgewater, no win for the Dolphins. Minnesota on Sunday. You got the Atlanta Falcons against the San Francisco 49ers. Atlanta Falcons are at home. But the 49ers will invade Atlanta and get the victory. They've been running like a well-oiled machine since Garoppolo been reinserted as the starting quarterback. They might need to think twice about before getting rid of him. I'm just going to say that. Tampa Bay at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Tampa Bay. They're going to win that game. Their offense has been struggling. Pittsburgh got Minka Fitzpatrick's not going to be in there. And they got 3 other defensive starters that's missing also. So Tampa Bay is going to win that game. You got the Cincinnati Bengals against New Orleans Saints. That is a toss-up to me. That's a toss-up. I'm going to go with the Saints pulling it out and Andy Dalton getting revenge on his former team. Baltimore Ravens at the New York Giants. Very interesting game. The New York Giants surprisingly are 4-1. Saquon Barkley is back. And Lamar Jackson has been struggling. Ravens have been struggling as of late. Well, not really as of late, but Lamar has not had the games he had since the season started. So, but I'm going to go with the Ravens to somehow pull it out in the last few minutes up in the Meadowlands. The New York Jets go visit Lambeau Field against the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go with Green Bay. The Jets are 3-2, but it is what it is. You get your wins. They say your record is who you say you are. So I'm going to go with the Packers. I think the Packers going to be on one after losing to the Giants last week. The Indianapolis Colts against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Pretty interesting game. I'm going to go with the Jaguars. I think they're going to go in there and pull off the upset. Got Arizona against Seattle. I'm going to go with Gene Smith and Pete Carroll in the game. I think they're going to pull it out at home against the Cardinals. Then we got the Los Angeles Rams at home against the Carolina Panthers. No Baker Mayfield, P.J. Walker going to be getting the start. I'm going to go with the Rams. Rams going to be pretty smart from the last loss. They're 2-3 and they're the defending Super Bowl champions. But they played anything but like a Super Bowl champion this year. But I do got the Rams beating the Carolina Panthers Sunday. Then we got the game of the week. One of the games of the week. The Buffalo Bills against the KC Chiefs. Good toss-up game. I'm going to go with Buffalo. Go with the Bills against the Chiefs. I think they're going to pull it out late. And they're still smart from last year's playoff loss. Then, let's see. Then we got the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles. Woo! Cowboy fan as well. I'm a homer. I'm going with the Cowboys. Think somehow, no, you know what? Cooper Rush is probably going to be starting. My heart says the Cowboys, but my logic says the Eagles are going to pull it off on Monday night. That's going to be that's going to be a very good, interesting game. Wait a minute. It's got to be a Monday night game. Hold up. It's got to be a Monday night game. Like I thought, yep. And then on Monday night, you got the Denver Broncos against the LA Chargers. Neither team, to me, looks good as advertised. I expect the Chargers to pull it out. I think they got a little bit too much offense for Denver, so I expect the Chargers to pull it out. It'll be close, but I expect the Chargers to beat Denver and send Denver to 2-4. Oh, hey. The Browns in New England, which happens Sunday at First Energy Stadium. I'm not going to predict that yet. I'll predict that on my show on Sunday morning. And I'll let you know who I think is going to win that game. But anyway, been on a little bit too long, so I'm about to get out of here. Those are my NFL quick predictions for this week. Right now, I'm 0-1. Last week I was 10. Hold up. Let me see. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. October the 10th. Yeah, I did pick the Chiefs to win. Let's see. I was 11-4 last week. I was 11-4. Something like that. I was 11-4, 11-5, something like that. But did pretty well. We'll see what happens this week. Anyway, all y'all, if you're going out, be aware of your surroundings. Be safe. Have a good time out there, but be careful out there in them Cleveland streets because ain't no joke. For real, no joke at all. My opinion in closing, hey, Browns got to play complimentary football. If the Browns had the mentality like the Guardians, they'd be 5-0. They'd be 5-0. We got to play for each other, especially on defense, because defense ain't playing for each other. If they had that mentality like the Guardians and the Cavs, they'd be 5-0 or 4-1 at worst. At worst, 4-1. But, like Bill Parcells said a long time ago, your record says who you are. And right now, the Browns are a 2-3 team and probably overrated. But I ain't going to say overrated because honestly, when I did my picks for the season, I said they would be 3-2 at this time. 3-2. So they're one game off. So, and with the backup quarterback, they can easily get that together. But they got to pick up some wins because I had them going 5-6 before Deshaun gets back. But hey, the Browns can pull it out on Sunday. But anyway, I'm about to get off here. Thank you all for who all watched. Be sure, hey, check out the t-shirt. It's going to be large. Trust me, it's going to be large. Like I said, if you're watching on my YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Loc'd On Sports 216 and follow me on Twitter at K_Allen529. Boy, what is wrong with me? I've been saying 569 all this time. Also, donate to my Cash App, $K Allen Cash App. Donate. Help make the experience better. But anyway, it's your man, Keith Allen, a.k.a. K the host, here on Loc'd On Sports 216. I'm signing out. Be safe. Have a good night. And I will see you on Sunday around 10:30 in the morning. This is Keith Allen signing out. Peace.